Hello guys, John with you, and here we are back again with another update. Okay, we're almost finished the construction now. The last couple of little bits to go. So let's have a look at what I'm after getting done last night. We'll start with the hull. Okay, I'm after getting on the mountings there for the big fuel drum at the back. Okay, there was also the lights and whatever this doohickey thing is there. Okay, and then we had all these little pieces here. There's 4 little yokes there. Actually, if you just go by the instructions, if you didn't actually look at them properly, you think, there's only one of them to go on, but there's actually 8 of them, and they're tiny. But should we say they just fit into place? There's no problems with them, none whatsoever. If you can see it here, it's D7 by 8. Okay, so there's 8 of those little things, and there they are. There's just those little yokes across the back. Okay, so we did them. Okay, so that's that was section 5. Oh yes, and I built the fuel drum. Okay, that was the fuel drum built for the back of it. Pretty much got the seam line out of it. You can kind of still see it, but that will go away once the paint goes onto it. It's just I don't know whether it's a slightly different colour or whatever, because you can see that the difference in the two. One is a bit shinier than the other. I have given it a good sanding, soft sanding stick. Soft sanding sticks are dead handy, because you're not going to take away any of the of this centre detail. It'll just kind of go around that. And as you can see, then you can kind of softly sand away the join lines. Okay. Now I'm in 2 minds whether to fit that now. Okay, that'll fit on like that. Quite easy fit. Just basically slap a glue and on she goes. I'm wondering whether to put it on now or leave it till later, and later as in after paint. During the painting process. It'd be easier to get the camouflage scheme in there, put that on, and then sort of do something with that. Whether I'm going to have it as, say, the base colour and not camouflage it or not, I don't know. I'll probably have to kind of continue on the camouflage on that as well. So would it be easier just to fit it now than later? But in going around the lines and things like that, I'm going to have problems here. So I might leave it off until sort of the painting section is done. Then we're on to the turret. Okay. Now, as you can see, I fitted my lovely metal barrel. James added a nice metal barrel, 2 metal barrels with that set that he gave me. So I've neglected to say it a number of times. I do apologise. James, thank you very, very much for sending this kit on to me. This kit was sent on to me by one of my subscribers, Mr. James Buckingham, from the US of A. So he posted it all the way from America. It cost a small ficking fortune to post it. So thank you very, very much, James. I really, really appreciate that. And beautiful kit it is too. Absolutely gorgeous, really is. And thank you very, very much for giving it to the channel, and giving it to me, and then to build sort of for the channel. But an absolutely beautiful gesture there from James. That's Mr. James Buckingham, and a big thank you to you. So anyway, I got the barrel on, super glued it in place. Same with the little barrel. Just had to kind of drill out the hole a little bit, because it was only sort of a semicircular hole for the plastic one. Just to kind of a bit of a scraping, really, more than a drilling. And I got that one fitted. There was a little kind of brass half ferrule yoke in there as well, and then the bottom piece went on. Okay, the support, barrel supports there, they're all in place, and the fittings on the inside, again, very, very easily done. I must admit how easy it was. Really was. And the gun moves away. Okay, as you can see there, it was quite easy to do. One little hint, if you are doing this kit, well, this is what I did was, I have a vice here beside me. It's what the arm for the camera is actually held in with. Seeing as I wasn't using the camera at the time, I took the camera stand out of the vice and held the gun like that, with this piece then glued in. Because when I was trying to kind of glue it and hold it in for it to set properly, the minute I let go, the gun was kind of coming off. Purely probably because of the weight of the barrel, but it would even happen with the plastic barrel, because you're fitting a piece in to the back of this piece, okay, but still being able to kind of move everything. So it was kind of hard just to kind of keep that in place. So really, just by holding it like that, the weight of everything, once it was all set, just leave it like that for a while. The glue then will go off, and I left it like that for about 2 or 3 hours, and then it was grand. So now I've my gun all nicely doable, shall we say. It's some grand shooty things. Okay, so that was steps 5 and steps 6. Oh yeah, we also put on the escape hatch there at the back, or whatever it is, with sort of the round, the extra round throwy outy bit. Whether it's an escape hatch, I don't know, because it seems very small for an escape hatch. As do the hatches, they really do seem very, very small for 1/35 scale. I have a 1/35 scale figure here. Now, it's the only one that I have just to hand. It's just a British infantryman. Okay, shall we say? Yeah, it's doable. It'll be a tight enough fit, but thinking when this I'm talking about the actual vehicle now, not the kit. When this vehicle was was being made or even thought of at the time, the Germans had moved on to the quite a large cupola with the vision blocks all around and all that kind of thing. It's amazing that they didn't put say a couple of nice good sized cupolas in there. Make it quite easy for the crew to get in and out of. I think it's a bit it's not very if I was a crewman in that, being 100% honest with you, no, you'd be impressed, yes, but getting in and out of the vehicle, whatever about getting in, but getting out in a hurry, if the thing ever kind of got attacked, I'd be quite worried, shall we say. I would be quite worried. But as you can see, it's quite a massive fucking machine. When it's all built and painted, we're going to compare it with a couple of other German vehicles. We'll compare it with a Tiger and a Panzer IV and even a Hetzer, and we can get to see kind of size comparisons of what was around kind of at the time, what was being used, shall we say. We compare it with a King Tiger, Hetzer and Panzer IV, which would have been 3 vehicles that would have been, if this thing actually went into production, those 3 vehicles would have been around as well at the time. And we'll also compare it with a Sherman. And when I say compare it, I just say put them down beside it, and we can see the size comparisons of how big this thing actually is and how practical it would be. I've already said about the weight would have been quite ridiculous, considering they found that the Tiger 2 was a bit too big and heavy to kind of move around by train or anything like that. They sort of changed the tracks and everything else because it was so wide and all that kind of stuff. What kind of problems would they have had with this thing? Don't know. One of those what ifs, isn't it? It's definitely a what if. The whole tank is a what if, but when you're building these things and you're saying to yourself, what if, you've got to think of these things as well. Okay. So, with the last 2 steps is step 7 and step 8. In step 7, okay, we're just finishing off the turret really. We're putting the base on. It's got the it's just a plate for the bottom of it, and it's got that fitting here for fitting into the hole. And we've got some the hatches again, like I said, and sort of a kind of a vision block there. I'd say that's would be a movable vision block, or be it a range finder or not, I do not know. Not being technically minded, I do not know. And we've also got the two hatches here at the back. You can have them movable in the open or in the closed position. More than likely be doing it in the closed position. We'll do it in the closed position. It's pointless having it open and then being able to look in and see nothing. You know, if you had an interior of some kind, then I'd leave the hatches open. Or if you were going to stick a figure in, then, you know, leave the hatches open. But if it's just like it's going to be just sort of sitting there, why bother? You know, why make it look silly by being able to see in and see nothing? Better off just have it all closed off. And finally then we've got the two sides to go on, E1 and E2. Okay, the two big side skirts, they've got to go into place, and we'll see how that all goes. So I'll get them all done now this evening, and come back tomorrow, and we'll have a look at the with the vehicle all finished off, construction and all, everything done, and all set for painting, which will be another couple of sets of videos. We get this painted, this behemoth of a vehicle. So anyway, thank you for taking your time for watching this and keeping with the updates, and if you've been following this so far, thank you very much. Hope you've enjoyed it so far. I've been enjoying building it, and you know, I've enjoyed making the videos for you. Hopefully you've enjoyed them, and hopefully we'll kind of carry on like that and keep enjoying it, and you know, be quite impressed by the vehicle for the finish. And that's my goal anyway. Okay, so anyway lads, I'll catch you on the next one. Stay safe, and in the meantime enjoy your own modelling. Hope you're all getting either ideas, or you've already well and truly started on your group build pieces for the Paul Smith Memorial Group Build, be it a paper panzer like I'm doing, or a paper plane, anything that never went into production, or any kit from Zvezda. And Zvezda are sponsoring the main prize for this one, so thank you very much to Zvezda. Thank you very, very much indeed. It's quite a nice modern rockety system thing. Show it to you again. I've already showed it once or twice, but here it is. This is the main prize for the group build. Okay, it's the SA-22 Greyhound, and quite a large kit. Okay, very, very large kit. I'll have to bring the camera back to get it all in. There we go. Look at it. It is massive. A grand big size box indeed. Okay, and that could be yours. And all you got to do is just enter and finish a build, and this will be given out as a prize. There's two prizes. We have this, and we have an aircraft. And they're not going for the best build or anything like that. What they are, they're going to be given away in a kind of a raffle thing. Yes, a raffle for everybody that enters. And that is, to me, would be the fairest way to do it. Because that way it gives somebody that, shall we say, is not the best at building, not the best at painting, but enjoys what they do, which is the whole purpose of this whole fucking channel. Is there for those type of people as much as it is for the brilliant builders and the brilliant painters. It's there to get an interest in and build up a hobby and enjoy what you're doing, you know. So even people like that have a chance of winning themselves a lovely prize. So, and it's like I said, it's all done in memory of one of our really good ex-members, shall we say. Unfortunately, he passed away due to the COVID-19. But Paul was always brilliant for his comments on the Facebook page. Give great encouragement. Built some fabulous stuff himself, and he always gave me some great comments on the YouTube channel. So in memory of Paul, we're doing this whole group build. And also then we've got Annie submarine. Okay, submarines as well. So we've quite, there's quite a nice good array of choice there for you, and just get stuck in and build something, okay, and enjoy it. That's the main thing. So I'll see you on the next one, lads. Take care, and don't forget, go out and buy yourself a kit, build it and enjoy it, and I'll see you soon. Take care.